In 2007, the sci-fi thriller I Am Legend became a massive cultural and box office success. 4 years later, Green Lantern arrived and collapsed into a historic financial failure. Screenwriter Eric Edson proposed a mathematical explanation for this disparity. He argued that creating a beloved protagonist relies on a strict formula, a 9-trait checklist that includes being brave, wronged, skilled, funny, and in danger. If you analyze Will Smith's character in I Am Legend, he fulfills every single one of these 9 narrative requirements. Green Lantern, by contrast, barely managed to hit any of the required traits on this list. This suggests a clean, solvable equation for writers. But if building audience empathy is purely a matter of filling out a rubric, why do some characters who score a perfect 9 leave viewers completely cold? Take Li Guangtou, the protagonist of the novel Brothers by Yu Hua. Readers widely despise him. Yet, Li Guangtou is undeniably brave, highly skilled, amusing to those around him, and inexplicably loved. He scores a perfect 9 out of 9 on the heroic formula. He possesses the operating mechanics of a hero, but he applies them towards sociopathic, purely self-serving behavior. Checking all the positive boxes doesn't guarantee an empathetic hero. If the underlying character is morally empty, those exact same traits can engineer a highly effective monster. We can test this from the opposite extreme. Consider Arthur Fleck in Joker. He isn't particularly good, he isn't funny, and nobody in his world loves him. He fails almost the entire screenwriting checklist. Despite this, audiences were deeply captivated by his descent, and the performance earned an Academy Award. Arthur Fleck possesses only 2 traits from the list. He is heavily wronged by society, and he is in constant danger. Audiences will often forgive a lack of traditional virtues if a character possesses undeniable vulnerability. This reliance on vulnerability is clear in Władysław Szpilman, the real-life subject of The Pianist. He lacks the most iconic heroic trait of them all, bravery. Szpilman's story follows a path of reactive evasion. He survives in a landscape of ruins, moving between hiding spots as his world is reduced to rubble. His daily existence is defined by a relentless, dangerous high-wire act of hiding to stay alive just one more day. Audience empathy is forged not by a hero's capabilities, but by the overwhelming weight of their hardship. Many recent narratives have adopted a pacing model where the hero's period of suffering is condensed into a single prologue. Once the first chapter ends, the protagonist remains effectively invincible. This reflects a demand for the cider without the sweet potato, the refreshing payoff of a victory without the dry, suffocating buildup of a genuine struggle. Modern protagonists are often given a brief moment of injustice in episode 1, then spend the rest of the story being invulnerable. Creators are keeping the power fantasy traits, skill, bravery, and being loved, while deleting the elements of sustained danger and struggle. Without the buildup of genuine danger and injustice, the eventual payoff feels hollow. Catharsis is strictly conditional. A truly satisfying victory requires the prior experience of suffocating tension and genuine suffering. A hero without a genuine struggle is just a hollow checklist.